Back in the Pilot, towing the EG for what is likely going to be the last track day I do with the D series. It's like someone is like super on my butt tailgating me. So here's all the D series I've had. D15 B8 with a B7 head, a D16 Z6. I guess just start it now? We all know how that turned out. A D16 Y8 for a hot second, and now my D16A. And this is the racetrack I go to all the time, the Firm. I've spent the majority of my time building up my skills at this racetrack.
Dude, how'd it go?
Crazy. Tires, they're all seasons. One guy said it looked like I was leaning on my door handles. You gotta just get out there with your car. Of course I wanna upgrade, and of course I do, but just get out there with its stock and learn your car, man. Do you see this? Look at the lean on this car with completely stock suspension in my D15 B8. You don't need power to get wily, man.
Was it?
Dude, I was like, After my first couple track days, I felt the need to get a better transmission. Okay, so I got it. Oh, just dying on the floor here. Been smashing the out of that pin. This thing, you guys, has just been fighting me This was completely new territory for me and Trav. I win! We had never done car work this extensive before, but I knew that having the Civic Si transmission would be great paired with the D15 B8, and it's something that I needed to get done. The engine and transmission. Rolling in second here. We haven't gotten to third. Don't get excited yet. I can already tell the revs are higher.
It sounds like my cars.
This may have worked.
Yeah, maybe go through all of them and just make sure they all work.
Yeah, fifth.
Feels all right.
Yes! 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 Yes!
That's awesome!
I think we actually did a thing!
We did a thing! and it worked!
And it worked! So I got a Civic Si transmission, but still use the D15 B8 engine. My best lap you'll see here is a 136.0. Yeah, that's a good improvement, man. Really happy with that. And then I got to my D16A. But this time, I had an awesome set of BC Racing Coilovers. Aside from the tires, this is really the only other major upgrade that I still, to this day, have on the car. It was sitting pretty, coilovers, tires, engine, ready to rock. Back out to the Firm, again, just trying to get the seat time in.
What? Yes! Oh man! 48.9, yes!
Dude, can't even believe it.
I can't believe it! And from there, I just kept going back and back. Started getting way more confident, sometimes a little too confident, but ended up getting my personal best out there, a 126.6 with a D16. 10 horsepower-ish, 2,000-ish pound car, wheels, tires, coilovers. Gutted. Really, it was just laps and laps and laps, simulator at home, and then getting back out to the Firm, and that allowed me to get to my personal best of 126.6. Line here for tech. Should be easy. I always pass anyway. Hopefully. This was a Honda Track Attack meet at the Firm. Met some cool people out there and had a lot of fun. Really fun meeting some people out at the Firm. The Honda track days are really cool because you get all the Hondas out there, but it is a little funny because there's not always the biggest turnout out there, and even though it's quote-unquote Honda day, you know, you see a bunch of Mazdas and Nissans and whatever running out there too. So it's kind of just a normal track day. Some of the Honda guys, you know, not throwing too much shade, but some of the Honda guys kind of like to just show up and show off their car. They'll do the parade lap and they'll be like, oh, I don't want to get it dirty or whatever, man. I'm not too sure about bringing this, super mint 98 Civic out there. So, you know. But always a good time. Kept getting back out to the Firm, you guys. And got a chance to drive a few different cars out there, actually. A ton of fun going out with my friends Trey, Brian, Travis, of course. Trey letting me drive his 350 horsepower Focus RS out there. Brian let me drive his 500 some horsepower Daytona Charger. Really cool, man. A lot of lead follow laps. Just learning how to drive out there. I just got more and more confident the more I went. And you know, I won't lie, man, the very first days of going out to the track were really nerve-wracking for me. The firm has a freaking wall. Like, that's a little sketchy. And it's still a little sketchy. But, you know, you just get more confident. You learn how to drive your car. You learn how it's going to move. You get more confident. You get better. Went out to Palm Beach International Raceway. RIP. That's actually the last time that a track event was held there that I could have attended. And that track is closing. Super bummer out there because I had a ton of fun. Session done. And that time was a lot better. So the very first session at Palm Beach was actually a wet session. You wouldn't know it looking at these pictures. Pretty crazy at first. Something that Trav and I noticed here. Tire looks good on the front right. You see I'm using it right about to the edge here. Look, I'm rolling over a bit on the edge here. So I am using a lot more front left. So we're stopped right now. It's a black flag because the Miata went off. Big right-hander here. This is what's killing the left. See, it keeps going all the way over there, but we're going to pit in over here. But all through there, man, it's a challenging corner. This D16A that I got from my local JDM place has been solid. It's a bare bones D16, man, but it's low miles. And I was always skeptical of that kind of stuff. You know, those JDM places always claim it, but I don't know, this thing has been so good. Transmission as well from a JDM source. It's the equivalent to a Civic SI transmission. And this is your basic, you know, 106 horsepower D16. Of course, I'm using a different intake manifold. That's off of D16 Z6. Stock airbox. And then opened up the exhaust with some eBay headers there. And then the full-length HKS system. For the first time since I'd had this car, I've had no problems with this engine. Really, it's almost like, why am I even messing with it? It's been a great engine. It really has. But it's just time to move on. My run with the D-Series has been really special to me. I know that's an engine that most people just get and throw away. Ah, overcooked that. And opt for the B or the K series straight away. This has been the engine that I have learned about Hondas with. I've had a great time on track with my best friend, driving our D-Series. I've learned how to work on a car with this engine. Just had a great time learning all about Hondas and a blast hanging with my friends. And I'm so excited to be bringing you guys this next chapter. And then finally, I'm gonna leave you guys with this unedited, well, it's kind of edited because it's 360 GoPro video, but unedited full lap of the firm. My last laps at the firm with the D16. Ton of cool stuff coming, you guys. Stay tuned to the channel. We got some epic stuff coming for the Civic EG. Thank you all so much for watching. Talk to you in the next one.